Hello again, everyone. Dr. Dan Bockmann here. Today, I want to answer some questions. I've been getting a lot of questions from you all about what kind of setup I have in my rehab room. In fact, you can kind of see my space here and what kind of equipment that I use and how we employ it and exactly what it takes to build a good pre- and post-op rehab room. Well, guess what? It doesn't take much. I mean, you can look around here. I've got a couple of therapy tables, tumbling mats. I've got a couple densities of foam rollers, some stability trainers over there in the corner. I've got some sliders that I use on carpet. They're basically just a furniture slider that you can get at Home Depot or somewhere like that, and they're a great rehab tool with lots of uses. I've got some pull-up bar, I've got TRX bands, those aren't mine. I don't use those. And then have a total gym back in the corner, which gets used occasionally, usually with my knee rehab patients or someone we're trying to introduce squats with, because it's just a variable incline plane. It lets us have an infinite number of modifications we can make to the amount of body weight they're bearing as they do squats. And then Swiss balls, I got a couple med balls. I mean, and that's it. This stuff is low tech, no tech. It's all cheap, and also I have some resistance bands for shoulder work. That's all I use. So in fact, I used to have all that other equipment. I used to have a spinal decompression machine, electric stim, ultrasound, hot and cold packs, lots of other gear, and I threw it all out, sold it all. But why is that? Well, it's because I found that using these simpler tools get us our results faster and more reliably than the expensive gear does. And guess what? You don't even need this much space. I've got a ton of space I don't need here. I share with a medical doctor in this office and a PT as well. So some of it's shared, but you don't need this much space. I could probably do everything I need to do with all my rehab patients, spine and extremity, in 250 square feet, easy. So I could do all my consults, exam, manual work. I could have all this gear set up in there. So you don't need a big, rambling, sprawling clinic to do what you need to do in the rehab world. So hopefully that's enlightening, and hopefully you realize you don't need a ton of stuff. In fact, a lot of it you probably already have to do really high quality rehab for patients for spine and extremity, all ages. So I hope that's interesting. It's so great. Give it a like. And if you have a question you'd like me to answer, leave that down in the comment section below, and until next time, I will see y'all.